It's Friday, February 14th.
Snow Day!
Feeling the love, children in Ontario, Quebec, and Atlantic Canada enjoyed some time away from school thanks to that massive winter storm. Cleanup is ongoing ahead of more snow expected this weekend.
They charge us a tax or tariff, and we charge them.
Tit for tat, U.S. President Donald Trump threatening retaliation against any country with a U.S. tariff. Canada could once again be in the crosshairs. And mixed reaction. Some fans in Montreal whistling and booing the U.S. national anthem before the Americans' first game of the Four Nations face-off. Canada takes on the U.S. tomorrow night. True story, a whale really did swallow this kayaker, and he lived to tell about it. Lindsay has that story just ahead. Stay with us, Canada. Your morning starts right now. Oh, happy Love Day. Happy Valentine's Day, everybody. Look at our set this morning.
Aww.
Even our coasters say that.
It's cute.
It is cute.
It is really cute.
So cute.
And I was just looking at our outfits too. We're so
Valentine's-y.
Yes.
Wow.
Good
Listen,
morning.
let's lean in. Let's lean into joy. Let's lean into love.
Let's lean into my hair. I gotta, hold on, you continue. I just gotta pat it down for a second.
Smush it,
There we
smush it.
go.
Good morning. Happy Friday. Listen, you guys, there is so much snow on deck for this weekend.
Oh, more coming.
Like, I looked at the forecast this morning and everything's kind of lining up that potentially we're digging out the same amount.
Really?
Yes.
Daryl's going to be so tired.
Oh,
Man, Daryl.
Can I just shout out real quick all the snow angels in every neighborhood, the people who have the snowboard, like the big ones who just went like right down the street, and I know, like, you know who you are.
Yeah.
You are good people. Thank you for digging me out of my driveway yesterday. Honestly.
Oh, did you get trapped?
Well, I couldn't even get in. The plow went by before I got home, and then it was like 4 feet of snow, and I was on the road until the neighbors came over and helped me with the snowblower.
I ran into a woman at the drugstore yesterday, and she was buying a box of chocolates to thank her neighbors and their child who had dug her driveway out for her because she's an elderly woman and she lives alone and she wouldn't have been able to get out of her house.
That is very
So if you can
sweet.
think of someone like that in your neighborhood, you're probably going to need an extra shovel this weekend. True.
Yeah, absolutely, because millions of Canadians in Eastern Canada still digging out from that massive winter storm.
It's actually pretty heavy, and as you can see, there's quite a lot of it to do.
Single lane, single file. The City of Toronto says plows are still out cleaning up this hour. Look at that. I saw a lot of that yesterday. 26 centimeters fell at Pearson Airport. Snow clearing led to its own traffic issues Thursday. Drivers ending up stuck on Highway 401. This was an on-ramp. Officials and police reminding everybody you can't park on roads that are designated snow routes. This was Toronto's largest snowfall in 3 years. And as Kelsey just talked about, there is more snow coming this weekend.
With snowshoes, because you can't go anywhere else without them. It's the snow's up to your knees.
Yeah, in Ottawa, people found creative ways to get around on snowy streets Thursday. They may need to do the same today. The city says a parking ban is in effect from 10 in the morning this morning until 7 tonight so that plows can clear all of the snow. O-train service was disrupted several times because of the storm. Kelsey says more snow is on the way both Saturday and Sunday.
I think we are getting soft. When I looked out the window, I said, this is a joke, right? But, I'll take it.
A second phase of snow removal in Montreal begins at 7 o'clock this morning. 31 centimeters fell in the greater Montreal area Thursday, closing daycares and schools. Ooh, yeah, that's a tough one. Commuters in the city said buses seemed to run on time Thursday, though. Look at how fun. A lot of people, though, I saw yesterday out just enjoying their snow day.
I had a midterm at 4 that I did not study for because I was hoping for a snow day. So it's pretty good.
Classic. Well, luckily for them, many schools across the Maritime provinces did dismiss early Thursday because of the snow and the freezing rain. This morning, there are still warnings in parts of Atlantic Canada, but the worst of the storm is now in Newfoundland and Labrador and northern Quebec, where nearly half a meter of snow could fall. Kelsey will have all the details ahead in her national weather forecast. In other news today, U.S. President Donald Trump is moving forward with new tariffs, even if Americans end up paying for the consequences.
Prices could go up somewhat short term, but prices will also go down. If you build here, you have no tariffs whatsoever. And I think that's what's going to happen.
President Trump is ordering reciprocal tariffs targeting trade partners all over the world, really. I mean, any country with a tariff on U.S. goods may now see a matching tariff. Experts warn this could be the first shot in a global trade war. While President Trump mentioned the EU specifically as a target of these new tariffs, he also took another swipe at our country.
Canada's been very bad to us on trade, but now Canada's going to have to start paying up.
Canada's digital tax on U.S. tech companies could be a target of reciprocal tariffs. These new global tariffs don't come with a specific start date, but word is they could be in place as early as April. Internal Trade Minister Anita Anand says if the U.S. is unhappy with their trade deal with Canada, they can always renegotiate.
We are very open to having that conversation as early as the Trump administration would like. As I said, the world's most successful trading relationship is based on agreements over successive years.
The Canada-United States-Mexico Agreement, or CUSMA, was signed in 2018 during President Trump's first term, and it is due to go under review next year. The U.S. national anthem received mixed reaction in Montreal at the Four Nations face-off last night.
I didn't like it.
Yeah, so U.S. forward Matthew Tkachuk sharing his reaction after the game. Montreal's public address announcer has been asking fans to respect the anthems of both nations before the games. American fans had started a USA chant shortly before the booing started. They were quickly drowned out. Canada faces off against the U.S. tomorrow night in Montreal, so we'll see how that goes. In the actual hockey game, the U.S. had no problem dealing with Finland.
Eichel to Tkachuk, score! Second of the game for Brady Tkachuk.
Ottawa captain Brady Tkachuk scoring twice. His brother Matthew also scored 2. The U.S. won that game 6-1. All 4 teams at the Four Nations face-off have now played. The U.S. is at the top of the standings on goal difference. So tomorrow's games are tomorrow's games are Finland versus Sweden and Canada versus the U.S. Really good. Guys, stop what you're doing at home right now. This is the wildest video you're going to see all month. Okay, here we go. Terrifying moments on a kayaking trip. As a father, imagine this, as a father watched as his son was swallowed by a whale temporarily. This happened Saturday. Okay, so there's the son. This is in the water off Patagonia in Chile. Okay, wait, what? What? And then, boom.
Whoops, there he is.
So dad was taking video. Yeah, I don't know what he's saying, but get out of here! The humpback whale came out of nowhere, like swallowed him, then spat him out. The kayaker says he didn't register the horror of it until he was back in the water. His father helped him calm down. They returned to shore, obviously terrified. Nobody was injured. He was not hurt.
And that was the last time he ever kayaked.
Yeah, exactly. Bye-bye kayak.
Oh, my God.